shadow self is the parts of ourselves that have been pushed down to the unconscious, the parts that we're insecure about, ashamed of, or frustrated with, and therefore repress. The concept of the shadow self is based on the notion that we figuratively bury those pieces of personality that we fear would not be welcomed, accepted, or loved by others. Therefore, we keep them in the shadows. In short, our shadow selves are the versions of ourselves that we do not show society. So what is shadow work? This is the practice of loving what is and setting the shame and judgments free so that we can be our true selves. As Victor Hugo famously said, the greatest happiness of life is the conviction that we are loved ourselves, or rather loved in spite of ourselves.
Beautiful night, beautiful light, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. I'm your hostess, Psycho by Melinda, NailFanatic. What's happening in the shadows? What is the message? What's happening in the shadows? Okay, we have bowl. Plenty of material things. The bowl, plenty of material things. What else do we have? What's happening in the shadows? Show me the message clearly. Thank you. We have the gavel. Involvement with the law. Involvement with the law. And one more from the Tea Leaf Fortune cards. What's happening in the shadows? This one wants attention. The throne, position of authority. Okie dokie then. So, plenty of material things, involvement with the law, and a position of authority is what's going on in the shadows tonight. All right, let's get a card from the P&Q Oracle and see. Mind you, every deck has been fully shuffled prior to going live. So what is happening in the shadows? Show me clearly. What's the message? What's happening in the shadows at this time, please and thank you. For the love and peace and happiness tribe. All right, it says grandma cutting pickles in the kitchen. I heard there's two dirty snakes, or is it one big dirty snake that you didn't cut in half? I feel like it's two dirty snakes. You about to cut them out. They're on the chopping block. Somebody's on the chopping block. Okay. You have the authority to decide what it's going to be. This is either somebody here is like, what's going on in the shadows, you could be afraid to testify about something. They're saying if you do testify, you'll seal the deal. You will resolve everything, and the case will be handled based off of your testimony will be pivotal in this case. Okay. For someone else, this is about spiritual authority. Okay. This is about spiritual law. Somebody here, spiritual law, according to what you've done here, according to who you are and how you be and all that stuff, you see, spiritual law now dictates that you have this plenty in your life. All your needs met. You're in a position of spiritual authority. For some of you, you're a little bit nervous about this power, a little bit, maybe even in fear about the ability and authority that you have in the spiritual realm. I heard you're starting to see some of the effects of your authority, of your spiritual authority. You see it when you feel like you've been wronged by somebody, and you've seen their the repercussions of that unfold in their experience. Ooh, that could be a little bit frightening. You realize the weight of the responsibility of the authority that you have in this experience. Okay. So tonight, let's get the overall guidance from the words of clarity to go with this message at this time. Something's on the chopping block. Okay, you got the authority. Okay, so overall guidance for you at this time from the words of clarity. Hold on, I need to get my blanket and get more cozy again. And what do we have? What's the most important guidance at this time for the love and peace and happiness right here? Satisfaction. Satisfaction's guaranteed, I heard. You need to guarantee your own satisfaction. You need to make sure you're okay with everything. And it's important for you to be empowering, okay? Remember that even when you choose to tell something to hit the road, Jack, and hitchhike, something about hitchhiking keeps trying to come through. Somebody's trying to hitchhike your energy. That's what it is. Somebody been trying to hitchhike your energy. And when you tell them to hit the road, Jack, this is empowering for you and for them, because they need to create the energy for themselves. They've got to find their own way to create a sustainable, empowered energy for themselves. No more enabling. No more enabling, because somebody been hitchhiking your energy. No more enabling of energy hitchhikers. Okay. Rather than use a tarot deck to pull the spread tonight, we're going to use an oracle deck, the wisdom of the oracle deck to be exact. We'll clarify with my handmade clarifiers as well as my handmade oracle cards. So let's see what you have right now happening in your physical 3D experience. Time for a nap. There's this resting period. There's this waiting time. You have somebody who is unawakened. Okay, somebody is unawakened in your experience. Clearly, it's not you. If you were unawakened, completely unawakened, you would not be attracted to this channel, number one. So it's clearly not you. You're at some state of being woke, if you're watching this channel. So why is the time for a nap card coming out here in what we have at this time, please and thank you? Time for a nap. It's card number 24. 2, that's a 6. Okay, so 2 is about duality, 4 is about stability, 6 is about harmony. Okay, so there's a resting period. Queen of Pentacles. The resting period is about creating harmony for the change. Okay, in the Lover's card. Queen of Pentacles, Lover's card. The King of Pentacles. Oh, snap. It's a waiting period. Okay, and the 10 of Wands. There's a waiting period here. Okay, 10 of Wands. 10s are completions, wrapping it up energies. Something coming to an end here for someone. It's already been an end. Interesting. Somebody, what you don't know is just on this other side of this decision during this waiting. It's like you're about to level up in some sort of way. Yeah, there's a big level up energy coming up here for you with this 10 of Wands, King of Pentacles, Lovers, and the Queen of Pentacles. So there's a match. Who? King and Queen of Pentacles. With these two right here, you're making things happen in the world. You're making things happen in your finances. You're making things happen in your business. You're making things happen for your family. With the Lovers card, you could be making things happen in regards to love and romance. What do you want in this? Before we move on, let me get no, come back to this later. Okay. What is your desire in this? What is your desire in this? You're desiring something here. What is your desire in this? The higher power. That's why there's time for a nap. You make sure you take time to meditate to get the guidance from spirit. I feel like, yeah. Okay, yeah, you're definitely making time to meditate. It's card number 4. So now these cards are with the numerology I'm looking at alone, because I just said the last card was 24. It was 2, duality, 4, stability, creating 6, harmonious flow. Okay, now we have the 4. The higher power is the 4. That's the stability. It's also the number of Gaia. Okay, but this is about creating stability. So the duality, it's as above, so below. You're working with spirit strongly to create some stability in your life. That's what you're doing. You're using the laws of the universe that you know. You're using the power of focus, intention, prayer, the spoken word. You could be using your creative arts as tools to access and to create. I see somebody drawing a picture and it's like it comes off the page. It reminds me of Shadow Hunters, how the girl's mother was able to hide the mortal cup inside of a tarot card that she drew. She could draw things and put them into drawings and bring them out from drawings. It also is reminding me of the Electric Company. I saw this show. It's a children's show. I saw it with my grandsons the other day, and they were able to make things happen with the words, with their mind. Okay. What you want here is a higher power. Bring me a higher love. Bring me a higher love. Whoa. So somebody here, that's what your big affirmation has been. That's what your prayer has been. That's what you've been focused on. That's what you've been writing about, drawing pictures of, something like this, about receiving this higher love. You're ready for a higher love. Okay. So clarifying the higher power, we have the 8 of Wands. There's the arrows of love and the 9 of Wands. Okay, need some help with this area. I hear the Chariot, success, moving forward. Okay, and the Ace of Wands, in a new direction with someone new. Yeah, you're looking for a new love, a higher love. Yeah, until then, I hear you will keep your love on reserve. Okay, on tap. You're going to keep it tapped up. Okay. All right, so let's see what moves you're making, what you actually doing, what moves are you making at this time? So now we have the Lovers, which is a Gemini energy in what you have. We have the Chariot, which is a Cancerian energy in what you want for some major arcanas. Okay. What actions are you taking? What moves are you making? What do we have for you? What actions are you taking? What moves are you making? You have the Imagine. Imagine all the people living for today. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. So what you're doing, you know the power of imagination is huge. Okay, King of Cups. Imagination. Okay. 10 of Cups. King of Cups, 10 of Cups. Emotional mastery brings fulfillment. You know emotional mastery makes happy outcomes. Okay. 8 of Pentacles, putting in the work. Dedicated effort. Continual dedicated effort. 5 of Cups. And anywhere where you are resistant to that, with the 5 of Cups is saying anywhere where you're resistant to that, immediately going in and doing the work to imagine something better. You've had a lot of things that you didn't like in your life, a lot of cycles that you didn't like in your life. You're imagining yourself into a better life. You're imaginationing yourself into a better life. And whatever that entails and looks like for you. What's on your heart right now? What is on your heart? What's going on in your heart? Who or what is in your heart at this time? What do we have? Okay. In your heart, you have a new life. I'm telling you, you have a new life. That's what you really want. You want a new life. Look at, you want to, it's a new dawn. It's a new day. And I'm feeling good. Birds in the sky, you know how I feel. Yeah. You want your new life. You've been working on cleaning up all this stuff that's kept you stagnant so you can be aligned with your new life. So let's clarify on your heart, this new life. What's going on with you in your heart? A new life, please. We have the Hierophant, Taurus energy coming through, the clarifiers. The Sun card, Leo energy coming through, the major arcanas. The Hierophant and the Sun together, it's like Spirit has taught you. You know now. You're in your spiritual authority. You're in your power. Whatever you being in your power is supported by Spirit. Okay. You have spiritual authority because of your consciousness. Okay. Knight of Swords, confronting negative energies, moving things ahead quickly. What else? And the Nine of Pentacles, independence. Okay, independently owned and operated. You're ready for this new independent life? That's what's on your heart. A new independent life with happy connections. If you're connecting to anything in this new life, it will be a happy connection, period. It must be, it must be, it must be. What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you're talking about is being between worlds. Wow. What you're talking about is that you're in the middle of the change. You're not quite here. You're not quite there. You're kind of stuck in the middle. Yeah, you're in the middle here. Okay, it's shift change. Let's clarify the between worlds. That is card number 3. So it's like right now with the card number 3, I'm getting the energy of the divine. It's like it's in God's hands. What I heard was it's in God's hands. You have no control over the timing of this new world unfolding for you. You know you're going into the new life. You're headed right towards the new life. You've imagined this new life. You want the higher power to step in your behalf. And I see some of you really like spending more time in meditation and rest just so you can be closer to the higher power right now and see what else guidance you could get. All right, what you're talking about is this change. Where it was black and white, now it's going to be full holographic Technicolor right here. Okay. Clarify this Between Worlds card, please, and thank you as a Between Worlds card here. Because of the Hangman, which again is talking about the prescribed time. Where you're at is a waiting period that you can't control. The Hangman is the universe is saying, hold on a second, something's not ready. We got to let it develop. Okay. The death card is Scorpio energy. Okay. For someone, there's an Ophiuchus here. I don't usually equivalate Ophiuchus on these major arcana. Before they said the Fool, right? Tonight they're saying the Hangman is Ophiuchus for whatever reason. Okay. The Hangman and the Death. What's done is done, but the new isn't begun yet. Okay. So you're in between worlds. We also have the 10 of Pentacles, again, confirming the end of the old contract, end of the old soul contract. King of Wands is saying, honey, you're revving your engine. You are so ready to go. You are out of here, baby. They're like, I see this trail of dust coming off of behind where you used to be standing because you move fast, honey. You move fast. You're ready to move fast. But hold on, you can't. It's gonna unfold as it does. So what's the vision that you have for yourself in this? What's the vision you have for yourself in this? What's the vision you've been given to the sea? You know that you have to process these emotions. You know that you have to process emotions. You know that it's up to you to make sure you stay above. Because in this to the sea, she's like floating in a bathtub in the sea. It's up to you to make sure you stay afloat, is what I get from that. Clarify this to the sea card, please, and thank you. Okay. Oh, excuse me. The Page of Wands. Don't mind me. Okay, the Page of Wands. Talking about ready for something new, feeling frisky. Ready to discover things, try new things. Okay, the Tower. Big shock. Something suddenly, there's some sort of loss. So did you try something new? Did you go out and have an adventure and then something didn't work the way you thought it would? The World card here coming out with the Judgment card. Whoa, wow. So that's a lot of majors here in what you know. So what you know, the vision you've been given is you get this new adventure, but it's only going to come in after the collapse of what was false. After this whole change happens, then you'll get a chance to start over again. That's when the rebirth. Meanwhile, it's like all this stuff is happening, and all you have is your little emergency raft here, lifeboat. The little tub that she's sitting in looks like a lifeboat right now, and it's saying that this is how you keep yourself together. Is the way it's coming through. This is how you keep yourself together. So it's like there is a strong energy here of, I want to say, isolation, of just keeping to yourself for a while. That there's a period that you're going to have to wait. The Page of Wands is giving when Aries season rolls around. Okay. What is Spirit trying to get you to see here? There's two things coming out there: regeneration and yin energy. So the yin energy is the receptive quality. It's the feminine quality. It's the divine feminine energy. It's about being receptive, kind, nurturing, intuitive, creative, loving. Regeneration. Okay, so let's start with the yin card. Why did the yin card come out here as far as what Spirit is trying to get you to see at this time? Why did the yin card come out here? For the love and peace and happiness, try. Because the Three of Wands, expecting the best, honey. The High Priestess, intuitive download. The Two of Wands, gonna make a change. And the Nine of Cups, so you can get your wish fulfillment. The yin card is here. What Spirit's trying to get you to do is it's like soften your energy. Be softer. Soften your energy. Go into your intuition. Trust what your intuition has shown you. They're trying to get you to trust in what your intuition has shown you. That you, after all this stuff has fallen down, after all these endings, after all this stuff that needed to go because it was the end of old karmic cycle, you're coming into wish fulfillment. Why is regeneration here? Regeneration is about bringing new life, creating new where something was done. Okay, so why is regeneration here? Because of the Ace of Swords, a communication, a conversation. Because of the devil. Are you having a conversation with the devil? Cutting out the devil. Okay. Cutting out the devil. Queen of Cups. Where there was death, there will be life. Fool card. Okay. Where there was death, there will be life. Okay. Cutting out the devil with the truth. Okay. And seeing, ready for new love. I'm looking for a new love, baby. A new love. Yeah, you cut out the devil. You cut out something that was toxic, something that was abusive, something that was non-progressive, something that was limiting, something that was restrictive, something that was very unhealthy. Yeah, you're making healthier choices for sure. You cut something out that was not beneficial for you. You're not giving it any more life. The Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the Clarifier's deck is telling me that you overextended your energy here. You gave too much. You wore yourself out. I feel like in the Seven of Swords, you gave and you gave and you gave and you gave to a liar, cheat, thief, somebody who was deceptive, somebody who was scared, somebody who had a lot of double talk going on, somebody who was untrustworthy. Okay, Five of Wands. You overextended and gave your energy to this person who brought a lot of difficulties and problems into your life. Somebody who liked to keep their dance card open and available, and somebody who liked to play around, mess with other people, involve you in third-party situations. Of course, never with your permission. It might have been different if they had had your permission and you were game with the play, right? But they didn't. They did what they wanted to do. They did it secretly, brought problems. Okay, they brought problems around conflicting energy. If you were happy, this person would find a way to rain on your parade. What is at the bottom of the Oracle, Wisdom of the Oracle? We have a message in a bottle. It's card number 15. And 15 is the devil card, major arcana number in the tarot. Okay. So I'm hearing Love and resistance. That's all hate is. That's what I'm hearing. And that's why you're choosing something new. So you want something new here. You don't want anything you're already familiar with. You don't want someone you want a new love. I'm looking for a new love. You're looking for a new plan. You're looking for a new friend. You're looking for a new group. You're looking for a new job. You're looking for new in your life. The message in the bottle is like Spirit had given you this message, but it been floating and bopping and floating and bopping. It's like it's still floating and bop there, and it's going to stay floating and bop there till you get it. Spirit been trying to show you about somebody in a third party situation, but you didn't want to get it. They showed you this during a nap. You was taking a nap and you had a dream. And in the dream, you were shown that this person was involving you in some third party situation. But you wanted God to take care of it. I heard you wanted God to take care of it. But you had to do something. You had to take some action here to correct the situation. Yeah. You're ready for a new life. You're tired of what's been going on. The monotony of this shit has gotten ridiculous for you. You're like, hell no. Let's go into my handmade oracle cards now. Let's go back to the beginning here. In the beginning was the word. Okay. Word. All right. Time for a nap being clarified by sometimes I do things I regret from a place of anger because I have not learned a healthy way to handle my triggers, rage. And maybe you took a break for somebody because, somebody here, you took a break from a person because even though some of y'all were married to this person with the Lovers and the Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, this is totally a power couple here, but something about not being able to control one's temper. Somebody here could not control their temper, so they pulled back. You said, you know what? I've done all I could to work with my own energy in this experience, keep myself calm, cool, and collected. But no matter what, I keep getting irritated here. Now, another card in this deck talks about ongoing and repetitive chaos in your experience is evidence of the fact that you are attempting to maintain the connection between one or more counterproductive energies. You're trying to maintain a connection with at least one or more counterproductive energies. In other words, they was completely working towards something else than you were working towards. Y'all are not on the same fucking page. You're not in the same energy. You're not from the same tribe. You're not the same type of vibe, period. Want to give a big fat shout out to beautiful Lee. So thankful and grateful you could be here with us today. To all our silent lovers, stalkers, watchers, haters, and imitators, welcome back. So thankful and grateful to have you here today as well. Let's go ahead and see what's clarifying the higher power energy in your desires. Thank you for clarifying the higher power. And we were singing the song, send me a higher love. Yeah, you want a higher love. You want a love that can reach the heights that you can. Somebody with the emotional capacity to love. I choose to see from me. So here you are, all in your divine energy. You have decided, I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing. What I choose to see for me. This is not a want. You're taking command over how you're pronouncing things in your life. And this is changing the outcomes you're getting. You're being more deliberate, more in tune with the real meanings of the words that you're using. You're making a choice. You're making a choice. You want the evidence that the universe has acknowledged and is now working for your choice. That's what you're looking for at this time. That's what you've been in desire of, I hear. All right. What actions you're taking? We had the Imagine card. Clarify the Imagine card. And it says, I have always been this way, and I see no hold on, that's not the right one. This is the one. This is the right one. Oh, that's why. It came out with the zodiac sign Cancer. And we did have the King of Cups energy come up here. For some of you, you're imagining a person, and what you're going to find out eventually, or some of you are choosing somebody who is zodiac sign Cancer in this. However, that's happening in your experience. Okay. But from the fields, let me go back to reading this. I have always been this way, and I see no reason I should be anything other than the way I am. Okay, you're resolved. So you're making peace with who you are. You're making peace with how you are. The zodiac sign Cancer is the crab energy, okay? Its insides are very different from its outsides. But the other thing about the zodiac sign Cancer is its symbol is like, it looks like the number 69, right? Intertwined. So this is about bringing together the two opposite energies, bringing that duality together. The time for a nap is coming together. We talked about number 24, 2 duality, 4 creating stability, because you're bringing that duality into balance is creating a greater stability for you. And you're realizing, shit, there ain't nothing wrong with me. If you don't fucking like me, kick rocks, click off. If you don't like the show, click off. If you don't like me in my life, why don't you just click off? Nobody's forcing you to be here. You don't fucking like me, then don't fucking be here. It's quite simple, right? Okay. On your heart. One thing that you know is you're a long-term, traditional commitment type of person. You know that about yourself. With the Sun in the Hierophant, that's what they're saying to me right now. As the clarifiers over this new life. You also know that you've cut all the suckers free. You cut all your suckers loose. You're staying sucker free now. Yeah, you're staying sucker free. You're with the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. You're not allowing anybody to occupy space in your head, your heart, your mind, or your life. If they're coming in with the sucker energy. No free rent here. You're not giving free rent in your heart, your mind, or in your life overall to anybody who's not going to be part of this new life. So let's see who or what is on your heart, clarifying that here. For you, from the fields, Aries, a zodiac sign, Aries coming through. And from the fields, what do we have? I prefer to have another person take control of things for me and my life because I don't know how to make wise choices. Is that what's going on here with somebody who's in your heart? The other flip side of this energy, the duality of this, is follow the energy, the divine direction, and you're subservient in this. So on your heart, you want to follow the divine direction, okay? It's an Aries person on somebody's heart for sure. It's an Aries person on your heart. You're trying to follow the divine guidance. Spirit has showed you something about this energy. What they showed you is, you see that it's counterproductive to your new life. It's not part of your new life or your new energy. And so follow the guidance that you're seeing. Follow what Spirit is showing you. Don't ignore it and then wonder why things didn't work out on the path that you were on. Everything was all set up. Now it don't work no more. Because are you following the guidance from Spirit? Okay. I say, yes, you are. It's on your heart. You desperately want to do the right thing. You want to follow the energy because you know that this new life is so important. You have so much passion for this new life, this new energy you're creating for yourself. In the position of what you're talking about, we had the Between Worlds card. Again, they're emphasizing the number 3, a very creative energy, Vesica Pisces there, and Mother, Father, Child energy, the Holy Trinity energy is there, the Hangman, the Death, the 10 of Pentacles, and the King of Wands. So you're in this transition. I hear one of the things that's got to be sacrificed, one of the things that has to be sacrificed is this Aries. The King of Wands is this Aries person. Spirit is telling you need to sacrifice this Aries person from your life. That they are the counterproductive energy that you don't need to bring forward. They're not who you think they are. They're not even who they think they are. They don't even know their true state of being, is what I hear. A different headspace. This is what you're talking about. You sing. So what you're talking about is seeing something from a different headspace. You see someone from a different headspace. You tried to see something from a different headspace with this person, but you know what you're talking about now is that you understand. Spirit has shown you that you've got to let this go. You cannot take it forward with you. It's not part of your new life again. What you know is that this person is caught up in some emotions right now. I feel like whoever this is you're letting go of, they come through as King of Wands in the previous position because they wanted to let us know that the Aries. What you know is this person, they might think a lot about what they want to do, but this person sit back on the fence. You probably didn't even initiate with this person, or excuse me, this person probably didn't even initiate or approach you. You would have had to approach this person because their true energy is showing up as a page, which means they think, but they don't act. They might talk, but they don't act. And for this reason, it's not part, and you know you got to let it go because they don't follow through. They don't got that follow through energy. They're not as mature as they try to present themselves to be. They're not as ready as they try to present themselves to be. Somebody here was stringing you along, making you think y'all were going to get married. No, that's not what they were really ever going to do. Okay. Clarifying this position. I've never seen a healthy relationship in my life. I don't know if I can do this. Doubtful. Yeah, this is that person's Page of Wands energy. This person in your experience that you realize you have to sacrifice. You might have told your friends, I got to stop talking to this person. I can't fuck with you no more. You might have told somebody, I can't deal with you no more. I can't see you no more. I can't talk to you no more. I can't be with you no more. I can't come over here no more. We can't be friends no more. Something like that. Because you or them or neither of you have seen a healthy relationship. And even if you're right here in your emotional mastery, because in your position of what you're doing, you're an emotional mastery, King of Cups. You're mature. You got a cup full of love and you ready to pour it on out. But somebody over here ain't ready for that. They're doubtful. This person was stringing you along. They're ready to match you in a long-term love commitment that you want. You want the Hierophant. In your heart, you know that you're a long-term person. Traditional marriage ceremony, the whole thing with the family and everything. I hear with the gown and the shoes and all that. With the kids running around, I see children running around and a whole fuck ton of food, man. Some bomb-ass food, all kinds of food with the loud music and the dancing and the drinking and everything. You want the whole thing. This person was never going to bring that to you. Sorry, they would not. Spirit said nope. And even if they were, maybe this person, if you tell them what, you might say, well, I saw this ring. The girl said you were never even going to give me the ring. You were never going to even marry me, something like that. And they'll say, I was going to marry you. Yeah, if they really were, if they're really telling the truth and they were really going to marry you, it wasn't going to be the way you thought it was going to be. They weren't going to be what you thought they were going to be in the marriage. And that's one reason why Spirit here is guiding you and told you that, you know, you need to let this go. So what they're trying to get you to see. We have the yin and energy clarified by the Three of Wands, the High Priestess, the Two of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. What they was trying to get you to see, this fire sign person, this Aries person, third-party energy, secretive third-party energy. They lying about a third-party energy, okay? Spirit said, cut that shit off. Work with me. We're going to get you the right type of partnership. Let's clarify this position with my handmade oracle. Thank you for your $10 donation. If that's a love donation, thank you, Maida. Thank you so much. Okay. I'm not ready for commitment. I'm still healing myself from past pain. Timing. Spirit wants you to work on healing yourself right now. This person ain't ready for you, okay? You are not wanting this situation. It actually will set you back on your healing that you've done all this healing work already. And so Yeah, Spirit's telling you to pay attention. You don't need to go back into another cycle like this. You've done so much to heal already. The last thing you need to do is set yourself back like that. I hear 10 paces back. No bueno. What else we have here? We had regeneration clarified by the Ace of Swords, the Devil, the Queen of Cups, and the Fool, saying, you know what? Cut that devil energy out. That person wasn't here bringing good stuff to you. They were bringing stress and difficulty and a lack of readiness and keeping you waiting on shit, keeping you wanting. Okay. And they're saying, be receptive for a new love. For someone here, you definitely have a zodiac sign Cancer coming in, because we now have a Queen of Cups and the King of Cups here. You're an emotional mastery. There's somebody, the Spirit's going to bring a new thing into your life that's going to give you that ability to feel that love energy that you've been calling for, longing for, wanting to express and reciprocate and share with another. Let's go ahead and clarify this regeneration card from my handmade oracles. What's going on here? From the fields, it says, I would only cause you pain because I just am not ready, able, or aware enough to follow through, incapable. Yeah, whoever this was in your past experience, completely incapable. Spirit wants you to see that. You know, it's not for you. There's going to be something better for you that's going to be capable, where this one is not. And the one that this was about helping you to get to this. This is real love, blessed by all below and all above. You need to get to this kind of love. Searching for a real love, right? That's what we were singing. Were we singing that tonight, or was that earlier today? It's all kind of blended in and mixed in my mind. Oh boy. So let's get some Where It Lays is Where It Speaks from my handmade miniature words of clarity. Thank you for adding some more further depth to this message for the love and peace and happiness tribe at this time by divine design. What's the message? Over here, landing face down on the message in the bottle, we have expansion. Spirit has been telling you to expand your world and cut an X out. You couldn't see it. That was the message. It was sitting in the bottle. I told you, Spirit been trying to tell you something for a while. They've been trying to talk to you, been trying to communicate with you for a minute here. You weren't getting it. And the message just was floating there, bopping on the shore until you finally picked it up. Where did you have the High Priestess energy at? Was it... Hold on a second, because I'm going to take a picture of these cards so you can see them all. And I'll be posting them here on the channel. I know we had the High Priestess come out. It must be over here. Oh, yes. Yes, there it is. Okay, so the High Priestess come out and what Spirit wants you to know, right? Again, this is like Spirit saying, apply the message of the yin energy. Expand your options. Expand. It's like, okay, thank you. In a phrase that you know well, don't settle for less, is what they're saying. Expand your vision of what you are going to end up with, of what works for you. You know, this isn't it. There's more for you. But can you open your mind and your eyes and your spirit to see it and receive it? That's something here. Let's see what else we have from the miniature handmade words of clarity. Where it lays is where it speaks. What else you have? Okay. In the position of what you're doing, where it's showing that you're resolved and you're using your imagination, we have ease. Ease. So you're easing up on yourself. The emotional mastery is giving you an energy of ease, okay? Giving you an energy of, man, this doesn't have to be so hard. I don't have to be pissed off, upset all the time. I don't have to feel like I have to fucking fight for love. I don't have to feel like I have to prove myself to somebody all the time. I don't feel like I don't have to feel stress and confusion all the time about somebody's coming or going or something like that. Okay, what else do we have here? Where it lays is where it speaks. Clarify, make this reading deeper, please, and thank you. Yes, somebody, when this King of Cups energy comes into your life, Because Spirit's got a King of Cups energy coming into your life. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. When this comes into your life, it's going to come on with an easy, natural flow. Okay. Over the position of your heart, we have 2 cards falling face down, and one is the Magician. You manifest from what you focus your love energy on. So focus your love energy on what you want, and you must persevere in this for it to come to full fruition in your 3D experience. Where it lays is where it speaks. 1 card, again, falling face down. Between what your desire is and the action you're taking, we have authority. You are the only authority. You're taking charge. You're taking charge, okay, to make sure, again, that you're staying sucker free. That you are not giving free rent to anybody or anything that don't belong and part of the life that you're coming into, this new life. Where it lays is where it speaks. What else do you have for the love, peace, and happiness tribe? Okay, over here on the gavel and the throne, the gavel said involvement with the law and position of authority. Why? Because according to law, it must be because you're growing. Now notice the ing, because you're in the active energy of growing. You're in a position of authority here. Someone else I hear is not in the same stage of growth like you. They haven't been growing like you. They haven't grown their authority. Okay, law dictates because you've grown in this way, right? You have the authority now. Now, this other card here landed in my lap. And so they're saying this is in your lap right now. You have peace like a river. Yes, you do. What else do we have here? Where it lays is where it speaks. And what Spirit's trying to get you to see. Face down, we had the gain. Wow, your gains come in divine timing, but you got to make sure of anything that's incapable of being part of your new life is out of the fucking way. Okay? You've outgrown it. You cannot keep it. You cannot take it forward with you. All right. We also have surprise. Spirit is working on a surprise for you. Okay? Spirit is working on a surprise for you. Thank you. All right. Where it lays is where it speaks. What else do we have for the love and peace and happiness tribe at this time? Thank you. We have prosperity on your heart and on your conversation. Okay. Your heart is filled with this love energy. Your conversation is in a prosperous orientation. Your words deliberately chosen for your prosperity, for your abundance, for your growth. Praise. What's at the bottom of the deck here? Diversion. This is about a distraction. This person that you're letting go of, this Aries energy that you're removing from your experience, they were here to serve as a distraction. Okay. So if you've removed this from your experience, good on you, because there is real love, blessed by all below and all beloved, all below and all beloved. Yes, blessed by all below and all beloved. Okay, blessed by all below and all above. That is available for you. The Spirit is trying to align you with this. Okay, so don't lie to yourself. Don't cheat yourself out by settling for something left where you have to struggle and stress. Okay, for some of you, there are 2 diversions here, and you're cutting that shit out. Notice the knife. It's like they're coming back to attack, and you're like, nope, you can't come here. So there's something there. One of them is fading. One is more recent. One is further back, is the way I'm getting that. All right. So these are the messages that I have for you at this time. Overall guidance, remember, satisfaction and empowering. Follow the flow of energy to empower yourself so you could be satisfied with the life you have, with what you're including in that, and the choices that you're making. Remove these diversions, remove these distractions. You have a surprise coming your way. There is another love coming your way. For some of you, it's going to be a zodiac sign Cancer. these are the messages I have for you at this time. Thank you so much for your love donation. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, for giving this video a thumbs up, and for coming back and watching all that I do. Until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at LPHtarot.com. It's in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. Mwah.